everybody, welcome back. Today I'll be doing my first impressions video on my Kelly 32cm bag. I got this earlier this year where I did my Hermes revealed. I've had this bag for a few months now and I have been using it, so I have some points I would like to share with you, and I'll be using my KatStars. So if you don't know what my KatStars are, I will link it up here where you can watch that introduction video. I'll also link my reveal video where I talk a little bit about this bag and share the features about this bag. But for this video, let me just quickly do an introduction before I get into my KatStars. So this is the Kelly size 32 in Togo leather. The color is Capucine. It looks a little bit red, but it's actually quite an orange red with palladium hardware, and it comes with its original strap. I actually got this second hand from a reseller. Now some dimensions of the bag. Across is 32 centimeters or 12.5 inches. The height of the bag is approximately 9.5 inches or 24 centimeters. With the strap, the top of the strap until the top of the bag is 44 centimeters or 17.5 inches. I took my Chanel Jumbo and I compared it with the Kelly bag. In terms of length, the Chanel Jumbo is 12 inches or 30 centimeters, so a little bit smaller. In terms of height, it is a bit shorter, 8 inches or 20 centimeters. From the side, the Kelly is approximately 12 centimeters or 4.8 inches. In terms of weight, the Kelly bag is 940 grams, but the Chanel Jumbo is 1.2 kilos. So let's talk about functionality. Now I picked the size 32 because I wanted a bag that can fit a little bit more than the 28. It is a very big and spacious bag. You can put a lot of things inside. It comes with 2 slip compartments at the front and then a zipper compartment on the inside. To be honest, I don't use the zip compartment. I do use the 2 slip compartments to put things, and it is just one big hole where you can dump everything inside. On the outside there's nothing, so you know, if that was one thing I was like, if only it had a outside pocket, but obviously that will change the look of the bag. But if it did, it would make it more convenient. Otherwise you always have to go in and out of the bag. But in terms of functionality, like what can it fit, can it put a lot of things, it definitely can. I know from the base it's really big, and if you see, you can actually expand the bag from the straps, but these straps can be a little bit deceiving because yes, you can put a lot of things inside, you could fit it all the way to the brim, but the problem is when you want to close the bag, if you put too much inside, you can't. You have to actually tighten it right here to close the bag. So in a way, the storage or the capacity is mainly around this part of the bag, let's say like 2/3 of the bag, because the top part here you got to cinch it in so that you can close the bag. Otherwise it would be just like that hanging, right? Is that a con? Not really, because you're not going to fill the bag to the brim. You're going to put larger things inside. You could put your cosmetic case, you can put all kinds of things up to this part, and otherwise it would be too heavy anyway. The bag, it comes with the it comes with the additional strap, and it has this double D hook. I find this very, very functional, very useful, because you can use the bag just as a top handle bag or as a shoulder bag, not as a crossbody, because the strap is a little bit too short. Anyway, it doesn't look nice as a crossbody bag. I feel that this strap is functional in the sense that it's a really thin strap that you can carry along with the bag and bring it everywhere with you. Anytime you need the strap, you can just hook it on. But I do find the strap a little bit too thin. So the strap is very thin. It's about slightly, I think it's about it's slightly more than a centimeter, and I find this a little bit too thin for a 32 bag. When I carry it on my shoulder, and because this is quite a big bag in comparison, if I can really feel like, I don't know, maybe it's my imagination, like this strap is being stretched a lot, like it's not the most comfortable. So if this strap was a little bit more, maybe the width was a little bit bigger, I think it would be more comfortable and, well, not really more functional, but more comfortable. So I would use it more, because I find that I would only use it if I need it. I don't know, I feel like this strap could be a little bit thicker. So functionally, I definitely give it a star. So for material, the bag that I have is actually in Togo leather, and Togo leather is nearly scratch resistant because it's got the raised grains, it's got the grains, and it's got the lining, and it's very similar to the caviar leather, where between lambskin and caviar, you're obviously going to pick caviar if you're really one of those people that are scared of scratches or not super careful with the bags. Caviar is the way to go. Similarly for Hermes, Togo is the way to go, or even Clemence leather, because it is, yeah, you can't see any of the scratches. The only thing that inside, the inner part of the bag is smooth leather. But it's not the kind of smooth leather where it's easily scratched. You can actually buff it out. It's fine, as long as you don't put any sharp stuff inside, you won't run the risk of scratching the bag. So I think the material, Togo leather is, I mean, for me personally, is the best choice for the first Hermes bag, and for such an expensive piece that you don't want to worry about it being scratched, being damaged. Yeah, no, not for an expensive bag. Similarly, I want to talk about the strap. I feel that the strap, the material, Togo leather, definitely makes it hardy. However, maybe because mine is a second-hand bag, how do you say, the leather is very, very soft on the strap. In fact, I do see some crackings along the edges of the bag right here, maybe around the glazing. It's not bad, it's just that because I guess, you know, you're going to be bending the bag, bending the strap, rolling it up to keep and all that, and because it is carrying a heavier bag, it does get a lot of wear really fast. It's not that bad, and you can actually get a replacement strap from Hermes if you need to. But for me, I think that the strap, if it was thicker in terms of width, it would be able to take the wear and tear a little bit better. That's my personal opinion. As for hardware, I have palladium hardware on my bags, and it is in really good condition. The thing is, when I got this bag, the stickers were still on the bag, and I've actually changed the stickers to the orange shield stickers for the plates right here, and then also on the straps. So I don't have any scratches on it. The ones at the bottom have slight scratches already, but there's no tarnishing, and that's because I put it on the floor or whatever. But it's really, yeah, no. Actually, no, not really. One, maybe really light scratches. So I do think it doesn't scratch that easily as compared to the Click Clack H. I am quite careful with it. I don't go banging it around. There are some light ones, but it's nothing to be worried about. Yeah, hardware, perfect. Now for lifestyle and versatility, I think the Kelly bag is really versatile because it can transition from day to night, right? I can be going out today, like going out after this, wearing this and just carrying this bag, and I think I look casual enough. And I also can transition from at night to the night because I can wear a dress and I still can carry it as well. So in terms of versatility, I think it's a very versatile bag. It's not something that kind of like, I would say kind of like this, my black caviar Chanel Jumbo. I feel like this, yeah, it can transition from day to night, but I don't know, maybe because I bought it in black, it does feel a little bit more work night appropriate. Maybe that's in my mind, but I do think it's versatile. But of course, maybe the color that I picked, because it's this bright color, it is, you know, I don't know, it's a fun color. Now, would I carry this to go traveling with? At the moment, because I am still really babying this bag, I have not had the heart to bring it traveling. But because I picked Togo leather and I also picked it in like the size, it can carry a lot of things, and also it can be quite durable. So if you are okay with traveling with this bag, I think definitely no problem. But for me, I haven't had the heart to travel with it. For lifestyle, I think this is where I'm really struggling because it is a little bit tricky. I mean, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm very casual. In fact, this top that I got from Thailand, I feel a little bit bare. But you know, I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone of t-shirts. If if you follow me for a long time, you know that I always eat in hawker stores. I don't like to really eat in cafes and all. I do enjoy going out, but I'd rather sit down at home and just wear my t-shirt, you know, really like pajama shorts and just hang out at home, you know. I'm really casual. So sometimes when I go out with this bag, I feel that I am underdressed, right? So in terms of my lifestyle, to be completely honest, I think the Hermes Kelly doesn't suit my lifestyle. I have to admit it. I feel like I am trying to dress up for the bag. I feel that it is a grade higher than what I am. I don't know. Is that mad? I must be mad. But I feel that it is a status bag. No, sorry, not feel. It is a status bag. So when I got it, in my career and my life, I feel that I have made it. But when I actually bring it out, I feel like I'm not worthy of the bag. I'm so stupid. But it's true, I feel like it is beyond my current state right now. Like, if I bought this bag 5 years from now, I think I would be more mature to carry it. I feel that's it. And one of the reasons I bought a red bag is because I wanted to casualize the bag, because that's my style. I'm very casual. I'm always t-shirt and shorts, and a lot of my bags are also in this black, dull, really dark colors, and I'm really always like drabby and all. So I wanted a bright color bag that would make it fun, make it nice. So that's one of the reasons why I got this bag. And I think that helps in a sense that it doesn't make it so formal and so classy. It is also a little bit more fun and young. But in terms of my lifestyle right now, at this point, even though I've had it for a few months, I've brought it out only less than 10 times because I feel, I don't know what's the right word, like afraid to use it, shy to use it, underdressed to use it. It's not the right occasion. Yeah, so I think for this, in terms of lifestyle and my versatility at this point in time, versatility, definitely I give it a star. But for my lifestyle, I can't, because yeah, I think I bought it a couple of years too early. But it's okay, because you know, the price keeps going up and it's a everlasting bag. So in 5 years, when you see me talk about this video, I'm like, it's perfect, it suits my lifestyle. Yeah, you'll see the change. So finally, for my first impressions, I want to talk about convenience and hassle-free. And for this, I'm just going to give it half a star, because I feel that this bag is not the most hassle-free bag. Convenient because I think it's fine, because you can easily open the bag and carry it as a top handle bag. And yeah, it's convenient in that sense, because you know, you can put a lot of things and you can carry it as the top handle plus a shoulder strap. But it's not that hassle-free, you know, because I find that when I am carrying the bag, I always feel that it's really, really hard to close the bag. So what I mean is, I always feel like I have to use my thigh to push the bag up like this, hold it to close it, and I gotta cinch in the two sides to push in the bag before you lock it. It takes a little bit of getting used to, a little practice, that I've got to like push my leg up and like hold the bag on one side, and I need both hands. Otherwise, the bag would just be dangling like this. You know, if you're not carrying a lot of things in the bag, I think it's fine as long as you cinch it in here, so you know the bag doesn't open. But if you've got a lot of things, it will tend to be like that, and you'll be carrying your bag like a mouth open like this, like it's talking to you. Definitely not safe. So I find that every time opening the bag is fine, because once it's closed, you just turn the lock and flip it open and you can straight away grab your things. But closing the bag is a problem. I'm still trying to get a hang of closing the bag, especially if you know I've got it on my crook of my arm. I need one hand to be pushing it like this, cinching it in, and then flipping it over. And because you see, if the bag is heavy at the bottom, it can't reach. Can you see that? It can't reach. So you need like the leg or something to hold up the bag. Push it in before you can close it. So my conclusion is, you have to be gentle and you have to be patient with closing this bag. And people like me, who's always in a rush, like I'm always rushing around, taking things, grabbing, I'm always like, active. I find that I'm like, trying to close the bag. Yeah, it needs a more ladylike person to close the bag. People like me, it takes some time. So I can't give it a full star for convenience and hassle-free. I actually don't even want to give it a star, but because this is a first impressions and I'm still trying to get a hang of the bag, I'm going to give it half a star, because the opening is convenient. It's like boom, and you can easily open it, easily access it. But this cinching in and using another part of my body, which is my leg, to lift it up and close the bag, oh, it's a lot of work. Just before I end this video, let me just quickly show you some modeling shots of this bag. I like to carry it on the crook of my arm and just let the straps hang loose. I also like to use it, as a shoulder bag, where it just falls really comfortably. The top of the bag just really near to my hip. It's not suitable for a crossbody bag, but definitely it looks really nice as a shoulder bag. For my first impressions, I'm giving this bag 4.5 stars. I'm mainly focusing on the functionality, the hardware, the material, and then of course how versatile the bag is. I'm giving half stars and for both convenience and hassle-free, and also in terms of my lifestyle, that's my personal take. It's because, yeah, like I said, it is a status bag, and my lifestyle right now is pretty casual. I'm still getting used to the bag, so the closure is a bit of a pain, but other than that, it is an amazing bag. So I'm pretty torn to say that it doesn't get 5 out of 5. See this review again in a few months or maybe in a year. I will let you know how I love this bag, or how I've started to like, this bag is no good, or maybe the leather has started to wear a lot. But for a second-hand bag, it is in fantastic condition. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my first impressions for this bag. If you got any questions, let me know in the comments down below. You can also Instagram message me. I do reply on my Instagram really frequently. So you guys take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!